morning truth. I want to talk to you this morning about a man named Nicodemus, who was described as a Pharisee, meaning he was of a group of Jews who were finicky about keeping the letter of the law and often opposed Jesus' teaching. See, Jesus often strongly denounced them for their legalism, as he did not come to abolish the law, but to exalt the spirit of the law. In John 3, we see the story of when Nicodemus came to speak with Jesus one night. Many have speculated Nicodemus was afraid or ashamed to visit Jesus in broad daylight, so he made a nighttime visit. Nicodemus questioned Jesus about his teaching. As a member of the Jewish ruling council, it would have been Nicodemus's responsibility to find out about any teachers or other public figures who might lead people astray. In their conversation, Jesus immediately confronts Nicodemus with the truth that he must be born again. When Nicodemus seems suspicious or distrusting, Jesus reprimands him, saying, "You are a leader of the Jews. You should already know this." Jesus goes on to give further explanation of the new birth. The next time we encounter Nicodemus in the Bible, he is functioning in his official capacity as the Jewish counselor, considering what they should do about Jesus and his teachings. In John 7, some of the Pharisees and priests sent some of the temple guards to arrest Jesus, but they returned unable to bring themselves to do it. Nicodemus presents the opinion that Jesus should not be condemned until they have heard from him personally. And then he goes on to say, "Does our law judge a man without first giving him a hearing and learning what he does?" However, the rest of the council rudely dismisses Nicodemus's suggestions as out of hand. They appear to have already made up their minds about Jesus. The final mention of Nicodemus in the Bible is in John 19 after Jesus' crucifixion. We find Nicodemus assisting Joseph of Arimathea in Jesus' burial. Joseph is described in John as a rich man and as a secret disciple of Jesus, as he was afraid of the Jews. Joseph asked Pilate for the body of Jesus. Nicodemus brought 75 pounds of spices for use in preparing the body for burial, and then assisted Joseph in wrapping the body and placing it in the tomb. The sheer amount of the burial spices would seem to indicate that Nicodemus himself was a rich man as well, and that he had great respect for Jesus. The limited account leaves many questioning Nicodemus' faith. Was he a true believer? What did he do after the resurrection? The Bible is silent on these questions. It would appear that Nicodemus may have been similar to Joseph of Arimathea, in that perhaps he too was a secret disciple of Jesus and had not yet mustered up the courage to declare his faith openly. I have two questions to ask everyone under the sound of my voice this morning. What is being said by others of your faith? Is there a lingering question in the air when it comes to your actions, reactions, words, and beliefs as to who you serve? It's true, God knows our heart, but it is also true that we are commissioned by God to operate with the spirit of dominion, bringing the culture of heaven to earth, and we can't do that effectively serving God as secret agents. Matthew 10:32 tells us, "Whoever acknowledges me before others, I will also acknowledge them before my Father in heaven." Remember, when you start your day with truth, blessings throughout the remainder of the day is inevitable. Remember, when you start your day with truth, blessings throughout the remainder of the day is inevitable.